Hello, let's sing welcome. Welcome, whether it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday or Saturday that you're listening to this. It's great that you can listen to it whenever you want, isn't it? Have a yawn and a stretch. That's one of the bonuses of the video. You can fast forward me. You can't do that in real life. And you can watch it whenever you want. Oh. If you want to lie in on a Tuesday, you can. Stretch right out, wriggle your fingers. That's it. Oh, and then we're going to do like we're climbing. Spidey climbing. I say Spidey, I mean Spider-Man. Oh, I'm going to stretch over to one side. Oh, just as far as you can go without falling off your chair. Go the other way as well. Over to that side. Ooh. Lovely. Stretch out towards me as well, actually. See if you bend your back. Give yourself a wee hug and really feel that bend in your back. In fact, breathe into it. Oh, feels good to breathe. And then stretch out. Keep your back, so as long as it's not sore, keep your back a little bit bent like that and just stretch out and have a big old yawn. And we'll stretch up and round. Oh, a nice stretchy start. And again, just stretching up and round as if you're swimming. Oh, dream of swimming. Dream of swimming. Oh, yeah. Nice splashy dreaming of swimming feeling. And then a bit of a shake. So we'll start with the hands. Let your head go just a little bit. Just be careful if you think it's going to make you get dizzy. Just let the head stay where it is and just go with your hands. We can add our elbows in. Bit of old funky chicken going on there. And get your shoulders going as well. So if you can do your shoulders, your elbows and your hands all in a one. It's not a good dance move, but it's good for resetting your body. That's lovely. Okay, so this is a little breathing exercise. If you want to stand up, this is lovely to do standing up. It's based in Tai Chi, so you can have sort of slightly soft knees, but it's totally possible to do sitting because it's just our arms that we're moving. So you're going to just put your hands as if you were trying to cup some water like that, and you're going to bring them up. So I started them just at my belly button. It's just slightly out of shot, I'm afraid. Bring them up and breathe in and take them down. Breathing out. So it's just a little breath in and a little breath out. And then we're going to come slightly further up to our shoulders and back down. So from our belly button up to our shoulders and back down. Then we're going to breathe in and stretch your arms all the way take our arms up. So it's a much longer breath, this one. So we're breathing in and then breathing out. Okay, so we're going to do a short breath, a medium breath, and a long breath. That's the pattern. So we're doing belly button to breast, belly button to shoulder, and back down again, and then belly button all the way up and stretching your arms and taking them down like a coffee press. Well, it's not a coffee press, is it? It's a corkscrew. That's we want corkscrew arms. Okay, so short breath, breathing in and breathing out. Middle breath, breathing in and breathing out. And then long breath, breathing in and breathing out. And if you need to make that all just a little bit faster or slower, feel free. Otherwise, just breathe with me. So we're going a small breath, a middle breath, and a long breath. It's like the Goldilocks breaths. And again, small breath, middle breath, long breath. Okay, have a little wriggle. We're going to do that same thing again, but on the out breath, we're going to make a V sound. Just make that with me. You might find it's a little bit buzzy. That's okay. Just rub it till it's not too tickly. So we're breathing in. Breathing in a middle breath. V again. Breathing in. Another V. You maybe noticed that last one sounded a bit more like a note. And do that again on a V sound. So a little breath. Just any note that comes out. Breathing in. And a big one. Lovely. I know that may be a bit tickly for you. We're going to do a hum now. So just say you have to make the eyebrows go as well. You have to smile as if it was the most delicious cake that somebody else baked for you. You want them to know how delicious it was, so they'll make another one. That's our humming sound. It's got all of that smile and slight sense of lift, but it's got closed lips. So we're going to do that same small breath, middle breath, big breath, but we're humming on the way out. It doesn't matter what note comes out, whatever note comes out, as long as your lips are closed and you're smiling, it's perfect. So breathing in, breathing in, So it's just one more round of that. So humming on the way out, small breath. Middle breath. Big breath. And have a wriggle And a jiggle of everything. Let the lips go whilst we're there. As if you were just having the most brilliant nonsense conversation. You can see the sort of conversations I'm having now that I don't get to come and sing with you all every week. I'm just talking to Arthur. I hope you're joining in with this. I always hope you're joining in. Just have a little nonsense laugh there. It's probably enough of that. We better stop before we get silly, hadn't we? Just have a let go of any tension you might have found there. So I've lifted my shoulders up, just pausing for a second and then letting a big old sigh go, all in a one. One more. Hold it for a wee second and then lovely. Perfect. Okay. Got a fancy clapping pattern. See if you can go. So it's one up above the head, one to the side, one below the chin, and one to the side. And the reason we've got this pattern, it's quite hard work actually. So feel free just to clap down at your shoulders if you're feeling sore or tired. But the reason that I'm doing it like this, give you a brain challenge of course, but because we're going to do rock around the clock. Just as a little warm-up. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. Let's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. And again. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. And then we can do some boogie and dancing. So, do the whole thing this time. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. And again. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Can we do it a little bit faster? I think we can. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. Oh no, I missed it. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Oh, I nearly kept clapping then. That was maybe a bit fast. Okay, I thought it was time we had this with some different instruments, so you'll know. Mama don't allow no guitar playing round here. Mama don't allow no guitar playing round here. We don't care what Mama don't allow, gonna play that guitar anyhow. Mama don't allow no guitar playing round here. Once more. Mama don't allow no guitar playing round here. Guitar playing round here. We don't care what Mama don't allow, gonna play that guitar anyhow. Mama don't allow no guitar playing round here. Mama don't allow no shruti playing round here. Mama don't allow no shruti playing round here. We don't care what Mama don't allow, gonna play that shruti anyhow. Mama don't allow no shruti playing round here. Mama don't allow no shruti playing round here. Mama don't allow no shruti playing round here. We don't care what Mama don't allow, gonna play that shruti anyhow. Mama don't allow no shruti playing round here. Mama don't allow no whistle playing round here. Mama don't allow no whistle playing round here. We don't care what Mama don't allow, gonna play that whistle anyhow. Mama don't allow no whistle playing round here. Mama don't allow no whistle playing round here. Mama don't allow no whistle playing round here. We don't care what Mama don't allow, gonna play that whistle anyhow. Mama don't allow no whistle playing round here. Mama don't allow no shaker shaking round here. Mama don't allow no shaker shaking round here. We don't care what Mama don't allow, gonna shake that shaker anyhow. Mama don't allow no shaker shaking round here. Mama don't allow no shaker shaking round here. Mama don't allow no shaker shaking round here. We don't care what Mama don't allow, gonna shake that shaker anyhow. Mama don't allow no shaker shaking round here. No shaker shaking round here. Mama don't allow no bowing playing round here. Mama don't allow no bowing playing round here. I don't care what Mama don't allow, gonna play that bow round anyhow. Mama don't allow no bowing playing round here. Mama don't allow no bowing playing round here. Mama don't allow no bowing playing round here. We don't care what Mama don't allow, gonna play that bow round anyhow. Mama don't allow no bowing playing round here. Mama don't allow no guitar playing round here. Mama don't allow no guitar playing round here. We don't care what Mama don't allow, gonna play that guitar anyhow. Mama don't allow no guitar playing round here. Mama don't allow no guitar playing round here. Mama don't allow no guitar playing round here. We don't care what Mama don't allow, gonna play that guitar anyhow. Mama don't allow no guitar playing round here. This is a beautiful little French round. I don't know if you remember, we had a really, really foggy day a couple of weeks ago, and I went looking for a nice fog song. And this is a French lullaby that a friend of mine told me about. And we're going to sing Du Soir, which is a sweet evening. Du Soir. Du Soir. That's half of it. Yeah. There are some other words. So we've got La brume monte du sol, which is the mist rises from the ground. La brume monte du sol. La brume monte du sol. I'm sure many of you have got a better French accent than me, so do me proud. La brume monte du sol. La brume monte du sol. And then on entend le rossignol. On entend le rossignol. Le rossignol. Which is we wait for the nightingale to sing, presumably. So that's all of the words. So we've got, first of all, du soir, du soir. Try that with me. Du soir, du soir. And again, du soir, du soir. And then la brume monte du sol, la brume monte du sol. And again, la brume monte du sol. And then, on entend le rossignol. On entend le rossignol. Again, on entend le rossignol. La brume monte du sol. Try that one again. La brume monte du sol. On entend le rossignol. On entend le rossignol. Let's try that from the top. So the whole thing is du soir, du soir. La brume monte du sol. On entend le rossignol. Du from the top. Du soir, du soir. La brume monte du sol. On entend le rossignol. And it's got a waltz time. Oh, 1, 2, 3. A sleepy waltz. Du soir, du soir. La brume monte du sol. On entend le rossignol. Should we try that same bit once more? That's all of the words. We get the same words again. Du from the top, ready. Du soir, du soir. La brume monte du sol. On entend le rossignol. And then we've got la brume monte du sol. La brume monte du sol. And again, la brume monte du sol. And then on entend le rossignol. On entend le rossignol. La brume monte du sol. On entend le rossignol. So let's go back to the beginning. So we've got 2 long, slow du soirs, and then we've got 2 la brume monte du sol. On entend le rossignol. Du ready, du soir, du soir. La brume monte du sol. On entend le rossignol. La brume monte du sol. On entend le rossignol. How's that? Should we just do that once more? We're nearly there. Du soir, du soir. La brume monte du sol. On entend le rossignol. La brume monte du sol. On entend le rossignol. Last bit. Du soir, du soir, du soir, du soir. So we've got slow du soir at the beginning and slow du soir at the end. I'm just going to loop that whole thing. Du, follow me. Du soir, du soir. La brume monte du sol. On entend le rossignol. La brume monte du sol. On entend le rossignol. Du soir, du soir. And again. Du soir, du soir. La brume monte du sol. On entend le rossignol. La brume monte du sol. On entend le rossignol. Du soir, du soir. Once more. Du soir, du soir. La brume monte du sol. On entend le rossignol. La brume monte du sol. On entend le rossignol. Du soir, du soir. I think we'll put it into parts next week. Let's let that settle in a little bit. Just have a breathe in and a and again. Let it go. Whew. Lovely. Now we had a wee sing of Scarborough Fair last week. Now I don't know about you, even though I grew up in Derbyshire, which isn't that far from Yorkshire. And there's some really amazing trad versions, but I still grew up with the Simon and Garfunkel version of this, which I think probably lots of you will be the most familiar version. It is a beautiful version, isn't it? Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary and thyme. Remember me to one who lives there. She once was a true love of mine. I thought we'd put the other verses in this week. And there's loads of verses, but again I thought we'd do the 3 that Simon and Garfunkel did. So here we go. Tell her to make me a cambric shirt, parsley, sage, rosemary and thyme, without no seams nor needlework. Then she'll be a true love of mine. So for these 3 verses, if you can't remember the other words, we've still got parsley, sage, rosemary and thyme. It's good smells. And at the end it's then she'll be a true love of mine. Shall we try? Tell her to find me an acre of land. Tell her to find me an acre of land. Parsley, sage, rosemary and thyme, between the salt water and the sea strand. Then she'll be a true love of mine. Tell her to reap it with a sickle of leather. Tell her to reap it with a sickle of leather. Parsley, sage, rosemary and thyme, and gather it all in a bunch of heather. Then she'll be a true love of mine. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary and thyme, remember me to one who lives there. She once was a true love of mine. Joe, that tune is so beautiful, isn't it? I think we might have to put a harmony in that next time. Now this is my last foray into the mountains, because the many times have I walked up the hill, we can actually do in 4 parts. What we've done before is we've done a round on the low part, and we've done it in 2-part harmony, and you can actually do it in 2-part harmony and in a round at the same time. So get yourself ready. I'll just remind you the low one. Many times have I walked up the hill to see the beautiful land before me. Many times have I walked up the hill to see the beautiful land. One more. Many times have I walked up the hill to see the beautiful land before me. Many times have I walked up the hill to see the beautiful land. And the higher one. Many times have I walked up the hill to see the beautiful land before me. Many times have I walked up the hill to see the beautiful land. Many times have I walked up the hill to see the beautiful land before me. Many times have I walked up the hill to see the beautiful land. Many times have I walked up the hill to see the beautiful land before me. Many times have I walked up the hill to see the beautiful land. Many times have I walked up the hill to see the beautiful land before me. Many times have I walked up the hill to see the beautiful land. Okay, so we can try that in 4 parts. Join in whenever you want. We'll start with the low one and then we'll pitch the second one in. Many times have I walked up the hill, many times have I walked up the hill, many times the beautiful long day for me, many times have I walked up the hill, many times the beautiful walked up the hill, many times the beautiful long day for me, many times the beautiful long day for me, many times the beautiful walked up the hill, many times beautiful walk, many days, a beautiful long day for me, many days, a beautiful long day for me, many days, have I walked up the hill, many days, a beautiful walk up the hill, many days, a beautiful long day for me, many days, a beautiful long day for me, many days, have I walked up the hill, many days, a beautiful walk, many days, a beautiful long day for me, many days, a beautiful long day for me, many days, have I walked up the hill, many days, a beautiful long day, many days, a beautiful long day for me, many days, a beautiful long day for me, many days, have I walked up the hill to see the beautiful land. Okay, so we did do a little bit of Rock Around the Clock as a warm-up today. And I know some of you were thinking, oh, what about the rest of the song, Penny? Here we go. Oh, 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Let's just do that once more. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Put your glad rags on, join me, have some fun when the clock strikes 1. Rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Now we're just gonna do this verse this week so we can remember. We'll put your glad rags on and join me, hun. We'll have some fun when the clock strikes 1. Let's try that. Put your glad rags on, join me, hun. We'll have some fun when the clock strikes 1. And I think I'm playing the guitar, but you need to be getting some movements going, don't you? Maybe some of that. Put your glad rags on, join me, hun. We'll have some fun when the clock strikes 1. And how about some of the old thumbs? That's a great one, isn't it? We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. Let's try that one again. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Whatever jive, whatever groovy movements you've got going, just get some going. I'll imagine you whilst I'm keeping the guitar going. Ready? Put your glad rags on. Put your glad rags on. Join me, hun. We'll have some fun when the clock strikes 1. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Once more. Put your glad rags on. Join me, hun. We'll have some fun when the clock strikes 1. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Should we do the next verse? Oh, go on, let's do it. When the clock strikes 2 and 3 and 4, if the band slows down, we'll yell for more. Try that one. When the clock strikes 2 and 3 and 4, if the band slows down, we'll yell for more. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. That was when the clock strikes 2, 3 and 4. If the band slows down, we'll yell for more. We could do that movement for that, couldn't we? If the band slows down, we'll yell for more. Ooh, I wish I could see you dancing. We'll be able to soon. When the clock strikes 2 and 3 and 4, if the band slows down, we'll yell for more. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. From the top. Ready? 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Put your glad rags on, join me, hun. We'll have some fun when the clock strikes 1. Gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, 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 broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. When the clock strikes 2, 3 and 4, if the band slows down, we'll yell for more. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, 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 broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. One more. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Wow, it's a cracking tune, isn't it, that? I think we need a relaxing mingale, don't we? So relax your shoulders this time. Not going to get carried away with my rowing. Here-ho, boys, let her go, boys. Bring her head around, now all together. Here-ho, boys, let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingalay. Here-ho, boys, let her go, boys. Bring her head around, now all together. Here-ho, boys, let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingalay. Have a lovely week. Take care.